Okay, so this game we have a pretty tough matchup.
UI.
Exactly, which is pretty scary.
Yeah.
But again, Rosinante kind of answers a little bit of the problem that BUI creates, which is strong attacks. Doesn't really matter because we can either he goes into board, but then if he leaves, for example, sugar on board, well, that's
super
really
useful,
bad for him.
Gets a lot of value.
Exactly.
I mean, I do think that, it's not like it is obviously always a tough matchup, but I think that's also the thing is that you're not playing the like typical green of resting, because I'd say generally green has a pretty good matchup into BY because you can just rest instead of KO. But yours is a bit more focused on.
So I don't have a lot of resting.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Is that it's like not really a typical.
Yeah, the only removal that I have is.
Do you play Gravity Blade in this one?
I do not play Gravity Blade.
Okay.
I only play 2 copies of Red Rock, I think.
Okay.
And Jozu. So it's either.
I mean, I guess you can bounce back the Sabos to hand, which.
That's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
And here I'm kind of hesitating
so he's 9K.
Going face or not, like taking the life or not. But
I think so,
I would because that Rosinante is going to bring me a lot of value.
Yeah, it's going to be useful. Now you already have a sugar, so that's good.
I want to do the smoker to do the effect.
Oh, and a sugar.
Play
Perfect.
out the sugar.
Perfect.
And just pass my turn. And that smoker is going to be really good early game to banish his cards.
Yeah.
And then, because the smoker doesn't really come in handy at the end.
No, because you BY kind of wants to get his cards banished because that way they don't bottom deck. So, but at least in the early game, it's just a way to make sure that he's, not getting too many cards in hand and that you just are able to starve him out. So,
exactly. So here he basically plays out a Luffy, which is good. I think I'm just going to go all in into his body. Because I want him to either trash a card or not.
Interesting. Yeah, but why would he ever... obviously you let that die. But no, fair enough. I thought putting all in, you were going to go to banish.
No. Just...
I guess the Luffy's annoying because he can trash a life for free.
But
here you're resting.
Basically, he's also trashing a life. Yes, he's drawing, but he's trashing the life.
That's true. That's
so
true. I just trashed again.
Perfect. Nice. That's what we want.
That's what you want to see.
And with the
2 more is in trash. That's perfect. Perfect BY setup.
That's literally what I want to see. And basically now he goes into the pudding because it's important.
Because it's really annoying.
I think do I counter out? Maybe just to be able to do.
Just to not go too low on life.
Yeah.
And also restand. Yeah.
Exactly. But here at this point, I can also just go for Shanks.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense because at this point when he still has 2 life, it's not like those Luffy's in trash are doing anything, because he's not going to be able to do his leader effect yet, so,
And just banish it out. Either he 2Ks or it trashes out the Searcher, which is great.
Perfect.
So for the moment, it's kind of like the perfect game here. So, because
he has a lot of cards, but...
Yeah, but even if he plays out a Moria, I rest his Moria. The only thing that kind of counters the sugar is the babies, the baby Sabo.
Yeah, because then you just rest them and...
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he Ragos. Okay, that's fine. At this point, he's probably going to go into Smoker. I would, but I just go face.
Okay, so he's in an extremely dangerous position now where you can literally go for game.
So I think I...
Just force him to trash cards, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to trash.
Counter. Yeah.
I think I just play out and pass.
Yeah.
Because I want him to play out the 2Ks. I want him to play... Because either he plays out a Luffy, then he doesn't have enough Dawn to play out a Moria. Yeah. Or he plays out a Moria, but he needs to play out a 2K. So he plays out the Yori.
That's kind of the thing. It's kind of the sweet spot of having BY at just 1 life, because you know that he's kind of limited in what he can do in terms of geckos plus awakenings. So
exactly,
that's kind of where you want to keep it at. That makes sense.
He's still gonna, if he wants to remove it, he's still gonna have to do leader effects. So that's 2 Dawn that he's gonna have to put onto his leader. So for sure he's not playing out the Moria this turn. Yeah, which is no problem. And
he's definitely gonna awaken and then play the Moria next turn. Even if he even has it, because there's 2 in trash. Who knows. But BUI without Moria's.
And he
Not possible.
KOs my Rosinante, which is kind of annoying because now he can KO
Yep.
my Smoker. But at this point, the Smoker doesn't really matter.
Didn't play Sabo. What?
I don't. He didn't have Sabo in trash.
Or in
and he
hand,
goes all into Smoker.
No,
but
I mean
can
he
still
just
counter
trashed
it.
a Sabo 5 cost.
Well, maybe he
Maybe
did
to have
that.
the babies.
The babies, exactly. So at this point, I think I just try to play out something. The only thing I could play out is...
I think at this point, it's like you might as well just attack really hard just to get like, I mean, yeah, just to either bottom deck the Luffy, you can go for game. Like you can. You don't want to banish it.
It's probably
is
what
the
I'm
thing.
gonna do. 10K. But he is at
He's a
4K,
9K.
but
Is it 9K?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a 9K. Yeah. So
now I play out 2 Rosinantes and I just pass my turn because, like I said, I don't want to trash. I don't want to trash his card. I want instead for him to exactly do this type of stuff where he has to trash it himself.
yeah.
I much
He's
rather do
slowly
that.
getting rid of cards.
Exactly. So he finally plays out the Sabo. Makes sense.
And then he's gonna keep one as buffer, which
Exactly.
is smart.
He's probably gonna go face.
Block.
Counter, which is okay. Then I can. This is the play. So I play out the Jozu, bounce back.
Yeah.
And then I could do Smoker effect.
Get a Dawn.
Get a dot out. Play out the carrot. And just
Art.
wait past my just pass my turn. Now
I mean, he can still use the effect.
Yeah, he
it's
can still
trash,
use the effect, but
but
that's
he's not
fine.
attacking with it.
I'm
So
still slowly building out my board, and the carrot is gonna come in clutch.
yeah.
And the sugar. I mean, at this point, it's kind of looking tough for him. Yes, I might have 1 life, but every turn,
I mean, he needs to go for face every turn at this point. Otherwise, you're gonna have too much of an advantage.
exactly. And now he only has the 2K Sabos. I don't know why.
He had the other ones in his trash.
Maybe he didn't have the babies. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
can't play the
Clearly, he
Moria.
didn't have any babies this turn.
And I just let the sugar go because it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I'm probably just gonna go for board here.
Oh no, face.
Because I do.
I mean, he doesn't have that many cards in hand, and you want to. I mean, they get bottom decked, so
Very true.
you might as well keep
So
the Smoker for the board.
I think now
That way
go
it doesn't
for
banish,
board.
but-
I think.
I don't know. I think. Oh, okay. I think you're not wrong with the going for face thing. He has no blockers. Like he's gonna be bottom decking his Sabos. He's a 5K leader. Yeah, so you might as well just go for face and get as many
Stretches out
counter.
2K. Now I'm gonna go for board
Of course, because you don't want to banish it.
I don't want to banish his Sabo. And at this point, probably just gonna play out a Shanks. I would play a Shanks.
Yeah. You might as well.
Just clean.
Big body. He can't kill you this turn anyways. So
Again, he doesn't see.
yeah.
He doesn't see the
Tough,
Moria,
tough.
which is good.
I think he drew maybe.
Yeah, I mean
He drew
used,
Baby Sabo.
He has to play a Luffy. Exactly.
Yeah.
He has to play a Luffy to trash his life, and
Yeah.
now it's like,
You know,
oh
you have
no.
another Jozu though, so you can just
Exactly.
bounce back.
And it's like, oh no,
like that
what
for
can I
sure.
do? And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep the Rosinante so I can have something to bounce it back. Now it's literally just 7K because I don't have to put any Dawn on it. 2K.
Oh, you don't bounce
7K.
back the.
No, because I
Until he has.
want him to trash hands. I want to trash him and it goes back.
Yeah, either. I mean, it's just tough. Like with BUI, it's like if you have no cards in hand, you're not gonna do anything. So.
And now he bounces back the thing, so I could just 7K.
You can attack with the blocker.
And now he has no cards in hand.
For lols.
There we go.
If you're real crazy.
7K. Well, yeah, of course I attack with the blocker.
Oh yeah, no, you still have the Shanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then I
true,
win.
true.
There we go.
I forgot you saw the Shanks, so I was like, oh yeah, you're going real crazy. But no, you have the Shanks.
No, it's super strong.
Literally.
And I mean, the deck kind of speaks for itself. It's super value with a lot of 2Ks that bring a lot of value. I mean, Rosinante, a lot of value.
Yeah.
The
Clearly,
new
your opponents
and the
kept
old
trying
one.
to get rid of him, and I'm pretty sure I make the same mistake later on. So, you know.
Sugar.
I think if you don't know how to play against Rosinante, especially because it's been a while, I think in everyone's like collective memory of how to play against Rosinante, it's really easy to make mistakes that if you're playing Rosinante, you can really exploit and like take full advantage of.
100%.
Yeah.
I think it's insane how even just one card can change so much of the gameplay of the actual leader that it kind of freaks out because it's like, oh my god, this new card has so much value, so you want to take it out, but taking it out goes into the new playstyle, and so
so it's perfect.
Yeah. It works out really well.
Yeah, for sure.
And now